A lot of us would be very well aware of it, speaking on our local radio stations, anonymous social media messaging, and I think the presidential debate was a key issue last year as well. What kind of steps you have taken in that regard, because I do think it is an issue. I don't think people should be able to send text messages in, or not say who they are or where it's come from or whether it's true or false. So I do think something needs to be done, and just can you elaborate on that?
Sector. In terms of social media, I might ask Kevin to just kind of talk a little bit around some of that.
Yeah, Deputy McAtee, I mean, you raised the presidential debate. I think we spoke about that last time we were here, but there's a whole range of safeguards we put into place to ensure that the mistakes that were made during that programme in terms of the use of a tweet won't happen again. I'm confident they won't. I've said that before. Rest my reputation on that. They can't happen again, and they shouldn't. I think social media is a wider issue. It's a question for all of us, not just RT. I mean, it's a question for politicians as well. Particularly the anonymous use of social media. There's not a huge amount that any of us can do about it, and frankly, nor can the politicians, because Twitter and Facebook and so on, they're international organisations. People can go on there and be anonymous at the moment, and frankly, they can say what they like about people, and a lot of the debate on there is, sorry, yeah.
Sorry, look, I specifically, really, I was more focusing on text messages maybe sent in to like the radio stations and things. How are they vetted? That you know that the person is the person that they are, and what they're saying is actually true. That would be more my focus. And we've all witnessed it or experienced it ourselves on radio, that comments are made and we don't know where they're coming from. So that would be my main focus in regards to that.
Yeah, I mean, if there's going to be any weight given to them, like text messages, for example, or if the person's going to, the production teams, can ring them back to check out. I mean, it depends how much weight is put on them. Some of them are passing comments. It's not, they're just, they're not particularly significant. If they're significant interventions, or the person, or the person's going to play a bigger role, then the production team would phone them back and make a series of checks to make sure they are who they say they are.
In terms of facilitating